What did the coaches, or what did you guys want to get accomplished today, more or less?
Well, come out of it healthy.
Yeah.
I think obviously that's what everybody says to you at last scrimmage. For us as coaches, it's certainly a new environment. The atmosphere is just amazing. In front of 75,000 people at Beaver Stadium to come through the tunnel was really kind of electric. See how the players function without the coaches standing behind them and barking them. Put them in game-type situations. We had a lot of those today. We had a 2-minute drill. We had a sudden change. We had down and distance, 1st and 10, 3rd down. We had some red zone situations. So a lot of different things, which provided us an opportunity to coach off the film and get our guys game experience in a game setting.
Did it exceed your expectations, or
yes,
as far as the atmosphere?
I can only imagine what a regular season game day is like. Because to run through the tunnel and see the fans here for the autograph. This really is Happy Valley, man. We had the wet winter and the spring we had, and then all of a sudden today for it to be 70 degrees. I was all bundled up. I had to unlayer during the course of the game. So that, and to see our players rise to the challenge and be very proud as they wore the blue and white running through the gate, it was really pretty incredible.
To follow up on that, as a coach, are you kind of in awe when you walk out there and see all these people for a spring game, or is that the wrong way to?
I'm supposed to say no, I know, but
right.
But yeah, I'm glad that we, like an NFL team would have an exhibition game or something like that.
Right.
I'm glad we got to do our game day routine today because, certainly when we were part of the SEC, we played in some really cool venues as well, and we're not just, this isn't our first rodeo, so to speak. But at the same time, I'm from Pittsburgh, and I've said that a lot of times, and to walk into Beaver Stadium is a part of the tradition and history of here, and to meet all the alums that we met last night at the alumni reunion, and to hear just all the things that we're playing for. Players past, players present, and again trying to take the program to the next level and compete for Big Ten and national championships again.
One of the keys with the new coaching staff is getting the new terminology and all that sort of stuff. Were you able to get all of that done in the spring, or is there still work to be done there?
Still work to be done, but I'd say we far exceeded what I anticipated we would, and that's a real credit to some of the veterans. I give a lot of credit to Mike Hull, who's elected captain of the defensive unit, Adrian Amos and Ryan Kaiser. You think about the middle linebacker and the 2 safeties. They're in some ways the quarterbacks of the defense. They've done a great job. Jordan Lucas, the buy-in's been incredible. Trevor Williams, and really the guys up front. We got a really mature group up front. Dion, CJ, Zettel, and AJ are just really, really, really good football players. They've seen the good and the bad of a lot of different things. So they bought in, and as I've said this before, I'm the 4th defensive coordinator in 4 years, so there has been terminology changes and things like that. And I don't want to say we met halfway because that's really not true, but I would always try to say, hey, this is like what you guys did last year and called this, or showed them examples of things that they'd executed. And the techniques are fairly similar, and the packages are very similar. It's just, like you said, terminology.
The DBs were around the ball a lot today.
That was good.
What have you seen from that group during the spring, and is that kind of the way you want to play?
Yeah, I've said all along it's an in-your-face style of defense that's going to challenge every throw, and that's who and what we are. And to see Ryan Kaiser, I think, is one of the more, first of all, let me say this. I think Adrian Amos is as unique a skill set of players I've ever been around. He can play corner, he can play safety, he can play nickel. And if he makes the commitment to do it, he could be as good as any safety or defensive back in all of college football next year. And Ryan Kaiser is an extremely underrated player, a great story. A kid from Selinsgrove High School who's a walk-on, earned a scholarship here, started half the season last year. And he's that proverbial quarterback of the defense. He knows where everybody's supposed to be lined up. And to see him strip the ball today and to get another interception. And Jesse's a guy who's played every position too. He's the Pirates utility guy. He can play every position in the infield. He can bat anywhere in the order. That's how he is. And to see Trevor Williams get an interception was good today too. Jordan Lucas, we know he's going to play well. And the guy who I think stepped up over the last 2 weeks was Daquan Davis. And he has light feet, loose hips, and made some good tackles there. I think he's the leading tackler on the white team, so it was very, very positive to see him continue to progress as well.
James said when he came out today, he was kind of emotional. When you guys, did you see that in him, and was the same for you?
We've been together now for 4 years, so we're kind of like a family. So I saw that one coming a mile away. He's an emotional person, and he doesn't hide it in any way, shape, or form. I give him all the credit in the world. He and I have become good friends, and he's worked his entire career to get to a destination job like this, and he's going to make the most of it. And when we took our team out and he took his team through the gates running on the field in front of the people like that was pretty awesome, man. And I was happy for him and for our staff.